What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to another video. This is another Resident Evil themed video, as you can probably tell from the gameplay. But I wanted to ask you, do you think that Capcom will remake Resident Evil 1? So, as you guys know, they made a remake of the first game that came out in 1996. They made a remake back in 2002. Resident Evil, the remake. It was on the GameCube. And then they remastered it in 2015. So it was a remaster of the remake. Now, because they've done Resident Evil 2 remake and Resident Evil 3 remake, do you think that they will remake Resident Evil 1 as well to complete the trilogy? Because I think that there's some underlying story that's going on with these remakes based on how the third one ends and how the second one ends. There's some extra storyline that we're getting here, and I think that they would expound upon it if they were to remake the first game. Now, the remake of the first game, or remake, is not outside the realm of possibilities. In fact, according to HITC.com, Resident Evil 2 director Kazunori Kodoi, I hope I didn't butcher his name, told Game Informer back in 2018 that remaking Resident Evil 1 for a second time wouldn't be laughable. Kodoi said, "We don't want to feed nostalgia. We want to bring out how people felt about the original games, and if we can, reimagine it in a way so that it bridges the generation gap between people who played it 20 years ago and newcomers. Certainly, enough time has passed that it wouldn't be laughable to remake the remake. I personally think that it would be an interesting thing to do so." So there you go. That is as much evidence as we have as to if the first game would be remade. Personally, it's just me because you guys probably know I'm a big Resident Evil fan. I would absolutely love to see how the mansion would look in the RE engine. Can you just imagine how the mansion would look, the puzzles, the character models, Chris, Wesker, Barry, Rebecca, even Brad who abandoned them, the first tyrant. Can you just imagine how it would look in that mansion? I mean, it would just be incredible if you ask me. Just look at the remaster. Just look at the remake, excuse me. Just look at how that game looks. And it would just offer a whole new perspective. There would be no fixed camera angles, not like there's anything wrong with it, but it would be an over-the-shoulder view of the mansion, which we kind of get in the Lost in Nightmares DLC for Resident Evil 5, but it wasn't exactly the mansion, it was Spencer's estate or whatever. But I just can't imagine how that would look, you know, the over-the-shoulder mansion, remixed music, the music on the first floor of the mansion, the music when you, the save room theme, seeing Forest, you know, all that stuff would just be incredible if you ask me, and I would absolutely buy it if they were to make it. I'm not sure if that would be on Capcom's top list of priorities, excuse me, because they're working on other things. Who knows, they're probably doing Resident Evil 8, like I said in my last video, along with some other titles. Maybe somewhere in the next couple years we'll see some news with Resident Evil 1 remake. I would love to see that game remade more than Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4, there's some controversy with it being remade because the game was a masterpiece in of itself. So it would be really hard to remake that game, appeal to all those fans of the original RE4. So that game would be really hard to remake in my opinion. But just seeing a complete remade trilogy, count me in, man. I would absolutely buy that game. So let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. Let's have a little discussion about this. I would love to see it, but I would like to hear what you guys have to say. So as always, stay safe out there, guys. It's, you know how it is out there. Just stay safe. Please stay safe, and enjoy the rest of the weekend. When I upload this, I'm not sure when it will be uploaded for you guys, but I'm going to try to get it up on Easter Sunday. So enjoy your Easter, and God bless, guys. Stay safe.
So